if you're not having an amazing day, then I hope your day gets better. Okay, I'm outside. I'm back in the original spot. If you remember from when I first started making videos, I'll put a little video so you can see if I can find one. Yes! Now that it is spring, everything is like blowing up. We got the sweet peas over here. I have my garden over there. And I've had the garden for maybe a week, and some of the plants are already dying. So how I managed to do that, I don't know. That just goes to show how much of a green thumb I don't have. Anyway, I want to make a video. I want to talk about journaling and my benefits that I've received from journaling, how to actually start journaling if you're a beginner, and basically what journaling can do for you, because I'm an OG at journaling. These are just some of my journals. Some of them I couldn't find. Some of them I've gotten rid of. But these are ones that are all full, or either ones that I'm currently filling. But, yeah. So, hopefully this is lighting where you can see me. I can't really tell because there's kind of a glare on the screen. Yeah, let's just get right into it. I just went to the gym, so I got my protein shake. This one's chocolate banana. It's like plant-based. Has really clean ingredients. I don't know, I'm showing you like you can see, but I don't know, I think it's good. I can't do the whey ones. The whey ones make me feel like a hippo. I can't drink those. Okay, so first we're gonna start off. I'm gonna show you what kind of journals I have and what I put in them. A lot of them are really private, so I'm not gonna show you what is inside. But I'm just gonna kind of show you like what they are and what I use them for. So the first one, this was my elementary diary. Like, this one goes way back. This pretty much explains what the hell is in here. From 2013. Oh my god, that's how long I've been journaling. Literally since like elementary school. It's like all like me talking about school and crushes and somebody's a big brat, stickers. I don't even know. Oh my god. I'll cover this name just in case. But apparently I got love notes in, what grade is this? 4th grade. This one says, do you like me? This one says, I like you. I really like you. What? Okay. There's me when I was a kid. Baddie. I don't want to show like the words. God, it's so bad. But anyway, that is one type of journal you can keep. And one that I do have kept like my whole life is a personal journal. You write about your feelings, what you're going through, who's in your life, all that crap. So this is the first journal that I saved, at least. You know, my diary. And then was the second one, I believe. This is like middle school, high school, I don't know. 2021. This one I just use as a diary. It's like every page is full of like my life. I do gratitude journal. Writing goals down, that's a really popular one. You can write down like things you want to accomplish, manifestations, affirmations, that whole kind of thing. You can write down pretty much whatever you want. I'm just showing you this one type of journal that I have, the brain dump kind of journal. This one came next. This is the other one that was also, I think, like a diary. I don't even know, it's like stuff I feel like I shouldn't read, because it's like really just me cussing people out for like 400 pages. And what was I gonna say? It to write down like everything you're going through, because I've documented my whole life, like literally since 4th grade. Literally since elementary school. Like, I have documentation all the way back throughout my whole life. I had like one in middle school, but I lost that one. I don't know where it went. So hopefully nobody found it. It probably wasn't good, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's definitely the first type of journal I'd recommend keeping, is a diary or a brain dump journal, because it helps sort your mind out, it helps with stress, it helps with anxiety, and it helps you document all your memories, all your past relationships, times you didn't feel good, and then you can look back and like see throughout all the time, this is how I felt, this is what happened, this is what I did, this is what I learned, this is what I grew from. I like look back at my journals and I'm like, wow, like I did that then, I would never do that now, you know? Or wow, I was doing that then, I didn't even do that now. You know what I mean? So it really opens your eyes and it gives you like a whole kind of perspective on everything you've been doing and what you've gone through in a way. Not to get super deep about it, but it's really fun to be able to look back and see like what you've been through. A second type of journal you can keep is a bullet journal or a planner, and I'll show you mine. Ew, what is that? I don't really bullet journal. It's too much work for me. Like taking notes. And bullet journaling is basically I'll put some pictures on the screen as well, because I don't have a very nice bullet journal. Mine's not super organized. But you plan your week out. This is me talking about April. I guess in April, this was like years ago. I was going on a hike. I had work. I went to Barnes & Noble. That literally sounds like what I do now. And then I have all my notes from therapy. You can track your habits. That's one thing you can do with the journal. Here I'm tracking how many days I read, journaled, how many days I didn't spend money, and how many days I practiced yoga. You can do things like that. Here I journaled my week. I said I need to buy a gift for my mom's birthday. You can journal your whole week, your month, your goals. And this is bullet journaling, you know. This is a different type of journal because it has, if you can see, ignore my fat zit. If you can see the dots on there, this is bullet journaling. It has the bullets. And I think it's a lot easier because it doesn't have the lines, so it gives you the creativity to kind of draw whatever you want. Habit tracking is for when you start a new habit and you want to build a new habit, then this is like keeping you consistent. But if you are trying to get new habits, build consistency, then habit tracking is definitely something that can help you with that. Yeah, you basically plan out your week, your month. You can make lists, goals, to-do lists. That's a big thing I do for journaling is to-do lists. I also use my whiteboard. I know I've talked about that before. Something about having it on a whiteboard and having it in like big letters where you can see and write it down. It just like, it makes it easier because you get the dopamine from checking it off. So if you have trouble completing tasks, maybe you have ADHD, maybe you can't focus, I don't know, whatever your thing is, maybe you like to procrastinate, get a big whiteboard, get some markers and put it on there, okay? Because you will get it done a lot quicker. This is one of my other journals. This one is cute. It's wood. It's got a little mushroom. Here, this is one other type of journal that is very specific to my lifestyle. This is my yoga teacher sequence journal. So here is all of the yoga classes that I've taught and things that I've like pre-planned out for them. And the themes, like this theme was tend to your garden. The quote was, the practice of yoga is to remove. Dude, these birds are so loud. I love the birds, but sometimes they are so loud. Like I'll be trying to sleep. Okay. Damn. Anyway, so I have this quote in here. Okay, the bird does not want me to read the quote, so I'm not reading it. Tend to your garden. This was a hip and hamstring yoga. This one's the power of presence. These are all classes that I've planned. And this just shows you can use a notebook for literally anything. You can have a notebook specifically for grocery lists. You can have a notebook specifically writing your hate for somebody or your love for somebody. You can have a notebook for literally anything. I'm gonna get a gun and shoot that bird. And now he's quiet. That's what I thought. Ow, he's talking back. Ow. Anyway, this is my most recent journal. This is the one I've been using daily. It also has mushrooms. Common theme. I just got my toes done and they look so good. I wish I could show you guys my toes. Not in a weird way, but got French tips. They look really good. Even though the lady pretty much drilled a hole through my toe is what it felt like. And then she kept touching it. I was like, stop touching it. You can see this is my most recent journal. This is also a brain dump journal. I'd probably hang myself if people were to read this. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so this is my most recent journal. Maybe I'll read a little bit out of it. you know, a little bit authentic, a little bit of vulnerability. No, definitely don't be vulnerable on the internet. Here I said, went to the gym, made a video, something, me complaining, focused, me saying I want more tattoos, me complaining about my curly hair when my hair is curly, because I do have curly hair, I just straighten it. People from my life past, if I ever met you and we were ever friends, I guarantee you, you have been written about, and not in a good way. Just kidding. Not everybody. Pretty much everybody. Anytime anything happens, I write it in my journal. So if I know you my life, you're definitely in my journal. So feel special, because it's probably the only book you'll ever have written about you. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not the sole focus of the journal. Sole focus is me trying to get stuff out of my head and onto paper. So I definitely recommend that. Brain dump journal. I don't have the journal. Somebody's walking to my door, but I don't know who it is, and I'm not getting up. Anyway, I don't have the journal, but it's a gratitude journal. That is the last kind of journal that I can think about, or a dream journal. You can journal your dreams. If you remember them, you wake up, you journal them. I do have a dream journal. I don't know where I put it. It has like 4 dreams, because every time I wake up, I pretty much forget my dream. But you can write your dreams down and like look up the meanings if you're into that. I feel like your dreaming is just your subconscious mind, so it doesn't really have like a whole bunch of meaning, you know. It's just kind of what you're thinking about in the back of your mind. Maybe it does. I mean, I guess if it is your subconscious mind, then you probably do have something that it's telling you. So a dream journal is another kind of journal. Gratitude journal. Having a gratitude attitude is one thing that can help you with depression, anxiety, feeling stressed out. This is one thing I've been practicing a lot recently, is gratitude, because it's like it makes you feel so much better when you wake up and you look around and you're like, wow, like look at this beautiful nature, look at these clothes I have, look at the, you know, like I was able to take a warm shower today. I have a protein shake, like I have an $18 chapstick. Do I need it? No. But it's like there's so many little things that you can be grateful for that you don't even realize. And journaling is one of those things that it makes you realize like how much you have. Because I'm like, oh, I can be grateful. I'll be like writing a gratitude list. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for... And you can just keep going and going and going and going and going. I'm grateful for the warm sun. I'm grateful for the leaves. You know, I'm grateful for tea. I'm grateful for my gym membership. Like, you can be grateful. There's so many things to be grateful for. And having a gratitude journal is one of the things that will help you realize everything that you do have and be thankful for that kind of thing. So definitely having a gratitude journal is one thing that I would also recommend. Or you can just put it in your normal journal. That's why I do this one. This one's my diary, my gratitude journal, my to-do list, my burn book. Pretty much everything combined. I don't know who's in my house. Don't come to the door. Don't come to the door, because I'm not picking up. Anyway, I think you guys get the point. Anybody can journal. Journaling has so many benefits. It doesn't matter if you're a guy. Anyone to write on paper, I'm a guy. Like, what is feminine about writing on paper? Like, literally, you're only helping yourself by journaling. Doesn't matter who you are. It helps you cope with things. Helps you process things. You already know, I've said it a million times. Yeah, there's just so many benefits that you can gain from journaling. So I definitely recommend everybody get a journal. You can get a cute one from Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Dollar Tree, a notebook. It doesn't matter. It's paper. You can keep it private. You can write poems. You can do morning pages. Wake up, just write until you can't write anymore. The problem with that is that I can't do that, because I could just keep writing and writing and writing and writing and literally never stop, because my brain like never stops talking. So I'm not doing no damn morning pages. I love you all and hope you have an amazing day. If you do journal, I want to know what you guys journal, like what you use your journals for, or if you have any good stationery recommendations, any journaling tips, anything I missed, then definitely let me know down in the comment box. Yeah, I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!